All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? So Meek Mill was just denied a new trial by this judge that has just been a pain in this man's side from day one, it looks like, for over a decade now. Judge Genece Brinkley, she shut down Meek Mill's motion to get a new trial. She said he shouldn't get one. Meek Mill and his team believe that he should get a new trial because one of the arresting officers in Meek's case back in 2008, Reginald Graham, was a dirty cop. That's been released in the last year or so. He was a dirty cop. And Meek's like, yo, I should get a new trial at this thing. Judge Genece Brinkley believes that even if Reginald Graham was a dirty cop, it would have not changed the judge's guilty verdict in 2008. So if you remember, Meek's only on bail right now, pending that he gets a new trial. So there is a good chance that Meek could be sent back to prison at some point. Again, Meek's on a positive wave. He's doing some great things. He's about to release a new project. Meek's also just been on a great energy. I'm not saying the dude ain't having fun, but it just, I'm watching the BET Awards clip of him performing. That was a very powerful message. Again, for clarity, Judge Genece Brinkley does not believe Meek deserves a new case. She also believes that, again, if the arresting officer was a dirty officer, and he was the only witness, by the way, in this trial, she just doesn't believe that somehow, some way, Meek would have been an innocent man. I find that hard to believe. If this is the only witness, and we know that this man is a dirty cop, what do you mean? Meek would have got off, in my opinion, as long as you, Judge Genece Brinkley, were not in charge of his trial. I don't understand how there could be one witness, he beat an officer, we find out the officer is dirty, and you not thinking your heart of hearts Meek wouldn't have gotten off. I just don't get that. Again, nevertheless, we're talking about some crimes that this brother committed when he was 18, 19 years old. He owned up to his wrongs, and I don't think anybody should be doing 8 to 10 years probation, no matter what. I believe in some point, some way, you should just send somebody to jail after 5, 6 years. Don't let this thing, like, go this long, because this is what happens. If Meek violates his probation a time or two, he's 30 now. Like, yo, I just think it's crazy to me to think that this dude is still essentially suffering from something that started at the age of 18 and 19. I'd hate to be the person today who I was 18, 19, let alone when I'm 30, who the person I was at 18, 19. So again, Meek's attorney, Joe Tacopina, did deliver a statement to TMZ. He said, Judge Brinkley made clear during this hearing on June 18th that she had already decided the matter. We continue to believe that this miscarriage of justice will be corrected upon further review, and that the public's confidence in the impartiality of the judicial system in Pennsylvania will be restored. I also would like to add to that again, the district attorney believes Meek Mill deserves a new trial, but Judge Genece Brinkley, who's over Meek in this situation, she doesn't believe so, and right now she's reigning supreme. Again, Meek's out on bail right now, but that could easily change if he can't get away from Judge Genece Brinkley and he can't get a new trial. That looks great for Meek Mill, and it's unfortunate because the brother seems to be doing a lot of positive stuff. I want to leave y'all with some. I was listening to Meek Mill's new lyrics to his very powerful record, Stay Woke, featuring Miguel. And I'm gonna read a couple lines from the last verse of the last stanza of verse 1 and the second verse as well, just to see where Meek's headspace is and what he feels about his situation. He said, it's amazing the environment we was raised in. On them papers, one mistake and I'm getting caged in. You gotta feel me. Feel like the system trying to kill me. Got arrested and the charges F1 for popping Willie. Stay woke. Then in verse 2 he said, picture me 10 years with some tats on my face, taking a bunch of Xannies with the strap on my waist, pointed at the camera like my mama ain't raised me with no manners, trying to see more bills like I'm headed to Alabama. No wait, I can't judge them. I'm just trying to understand them, because I used to pop perks pouring purple in my Fanta, had me swerving in my Fanta like I'm running from my dreams. I was headed for the slumber, I was planting all the seed. For them to bury me, I had my whole family mad at me, fell deep in love with the game and it married me. Judge said, I'll give you a chance, just don't embarrass me. Motivating these little niggas is like a charity, community service, even though they knew we was working. They did this to me on purpose, because I ain't moving too perfect. I stay away from them clowns. Watch how I move through the circus, because they be weighing you down, even some dudes in your circle. Stay woke. All right, that's the update on Meek Mill's situation. Right now, he will not receive a new trial. Judge Genece Brinkley this black female that's in charge of Meek's situation right now refuses to allow him to get a new trial, and that's where we're at. All right.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.